Former First Lady Michelle Obama's memoir is said to be released next week. In it, she takes the current president to task for misogyny and for, among other things, the birther conspiracy that he promoted against her husband. She writes in part, quote, "The whole birther thing was crazy and mean-spirited. Of course, its underlying bigotry and xenophobia hardly concealed." She goes on, "What if someone with an unstable mind loaded a gun and drove to Washington? What if that person went looking for our girls? Donald Trump, with his loud and reckless innuendos, was putting my family's safety at risk. And for this, I'd never forgive him." Asked to respond today, Trump said this.
I guess she wrote a book. She got paid a lot of money to write a book, and they always insist that you come up with controversial. Well, I'll give you a little controversy back. I'll never forgive him for what he did to our United States military.
Mara Gay and Phil Rucker remain with us. So, Mara, there is that obvious thing that sets Michelle Obama apart from our other first ladies, but I choose to dwell on something else. Princeton undergrad, Harvard Law School. We've never had anyone with her basis of education in that job. And I tend to think that side of Michelle Obama, the effective, whip-smart communicator, is the one this president and others are about to see. She's going on a tour of venues the likes of which Bruce and U2 and Jay-Z and Beyonce play.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, it's just this split screen, right, between the White House as it is right now under Donald Trump, which, depending on his mood, could be circa 1938, circa 1955. And then you have Michelle Obama, and you're right back to kind of a vision of America that's more inclusive, that's more forward-thinking. And I'm thinking, as a political writer, you know, can her tour and her book help keep people energized after the midterms? And I think that would be a really great use of her pretty prodigious talents.
Phil, I want to read you a quote from the memoir. Her distaste for what we cover here every night, the current political climate. "I've lain awake at night, fuming over what's come to pass. It's been distressing to see how the behavior and the political agenda of the current president have caused many Americans to doubt themselves and to doubt and fear one another. I sometimes wonder where the bottom might be." All of us have family and friends who have said some form of that exact quote to us, a lot of us this week.
And she's giving voice to it. And in many ways, she's sort of the moral conscience of the resistance, of the sort of half, if not more, of America that does not approve of this president and what he's doing in office. We remember that convention speech she gave in 2016 in Philadelphia, where she said, "When he goes low, we go high." And that was sort of a calling, I think, for a lot of Democrats in that campaign. And I think her book is going to be powerful, for that half of the country. And Trump's going to have to figure out how to navigate this. I mean, she is a very popular figure. She's not a politician. She's not her husband. She's not Hillary Clinton. She will not be easily demonized or given a nickname and diminished. I mean, she's probably the most powerful and popular political figure out in public life right now.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.